Hey guys, it's almost Halloween, so I thought I'd do my top 10 games for Halloween. I don't want to say they're all like horror genre, however you say that word, because one's not really, but they're all, scary themed. The first one here is Luigis Mansion. This is the one I was talking about. This was a launch title for the GameCube, and I actually just got around to beating it like last year or something. But this is a great game. It got kind of mixed reviews. I know a lot of people that loved it, and then there's a lot of people that had a problem with it. But basically, you're Luigi, and Mario got kidnapped, and he's like trapped in a painting or something. I won't give too much story away. But you're pretty much a Ghostbuster. You're walking around the mansion and sucking up ghosts, and you have to figure out how to, like, there's like ghost bosses. You got to figure out how to do the puzzle or whatever so that you can suck them up. The controls are a little bit wonky, but most horror type games are, and this isn't really horror, but it is by Nintendo standards. But yeah, great game. And I have a couple of games from like the same series in here, but they gotta be mentioned, they're good. Silent Hill 2, this is my favorite Silent Hill game. This game is also on Xbox. I don't know if it's on anything else. And I don't know if the Xbox version is any different, but this is a great game. I picked it up on a whim. I was like, it looks kind of scary, I'll try it. And oh my gosh, this thing is creepy. This isn't like jump scare type scary. This is like that is, it just creeps you out. Like the stuff you see, and Pyramid Head is a staple in the video game horror genre. Like, if you don't know who Pyramid Head is, look him up. He looks kind of weird, but the dude is scary. But yeah, this has the typical kind of tank controls, I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly. I don't like the combat in these games. Like, it's way too broken, and I think they do it on purpose to make it more scary. So me personally, when I play these games, if they have the ability, I put the combat on easy and the puzzles on hard, because they have two different difficulty levels. And the puzzles in these games are really fun, and I don't want the puzzles just to be super easy, but the combat's so broken that I'm not even going to try to master it. Call me whatever you want, but I don't want to be that frustrated. But yeah, Silent Hill 2, great game. Best game in the series in my opinion. Silent Hill 3. This is my second favorite game in the series. It plays a lot like 2. Really creepy atmosphere. If you've seen the new Silent Hill movie, it's based off this one, and the chick who plays this Heather on the front of this, she looks exactly like her, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, basically the same type of gameplay as 2, which is why it's so good. So 2 and 3 are definitely my favorite Silent Hill games. Nothing against 1, I'm currently playing through that, by the way. Resident Evil 4. Everyone knows this one went away from the, how the rest of the games were. It pretty much made this series go into like the action genre as well. But still a great game nonetheless. It needs its props. This is the PS2 version. It also has Ada Wong's campaign, which I never finished. I started it, but great game, third-person shooter. There's also an HD version now. Next one here, Resident Evil 5. This game got a lot of crap. A lot of people really hated this game. I'm not one of those people. Me and Devious Jr. here on YouTube, we played through this when it first came out, and it was so much fun. This game was one of my favorite multiplayer experiences. Maybe that's why I like it and no one else does, because I had so much fun with a friend. I can see how it might be kind of not as fun if you're playing by yourself, but I've never tried that, so I can't say anything. If you do play this, try to play with somebody. We're currently trying to get all the trophies in this, so we're playing through it again. Again, it's the action-y type game, lots of ammo, better controls, third-person shooter. just don't take an opinion on that game. Just try it yourself. It's really cheap now, so. Oh, sorry, I didn't know if it was recording. The next one here, Bioshock. This game is amazing. Very, very creepy. You're in a lot of dark environments with crazy, I think they're called splicers or something. I haven't played this in a few years, so I forgot. But yeah, very creepy. If you see this little sister here, she's very creepy too. I just remember the very first, this is a first-person shooter, by the way. I just remember the very first time I saw the Big Daddies step out, and I was just like, oh my gosh, I am not gonna go fight that. But first-person shooter. In one hand you have a gun. Wait, is this one? I think maybe this one you have to switch off between your gun and your powers, and then the second one you can do both. I can't remember. Remind me if you remember. I haven't played this in a few years. But yeah, it's very creepy, dark environments. Lots of people like laughing in the darkness. You don't know where they're at, and they'll just pop out. Like this game was so creepy that my fiance, she won't play it. She watched her brother play it, and she refuses to now. So yeah, you should try Bioshock out if you haven't. Number 2 is amazing as well, in my opinion. A lot of people don't like it, but Dead Space. This is a third-person shooter. You're in a lot of tight corridors with aliens popping out of vents and stuff. Yeah, this game is very, very, very creepy, and it's quickly made itself like one of the better franchises in the survival horror area. I was putting this game off for a really long time until Devious Jr. He bro-gamed me, meaning he made me play it pretty much, and I loved it. So I played 2, and we're currently playing through 3. But yeah, great game, very, very creepy. This might be the scariest game from last gen. I'm not really. It's all opinion. So, by the way, disclaimer: this is all opinion, so don't get mad at me. These are just the games out of my personal collection that I think are great. I do have Fatal Frame, I just haven't played it yet. So, but yeah, that's a great game. This one kind of counts. The Walking Dead. This is basically an interactive movie. You choose sides, choose what you say. The story progresses, It's got some creepy moments in it too. I need to play season 2. So if you go into this thinking you're going to be running around chopping zombies' heads off and stuff, it's not going to happen. It's mostly story. But this is a great game though. Got lots of awards and high ratings, if you can see that. But yeah. By the way, the physical version is kind of buggy, so you might want to download it. But the last 2 in my list, one of them I don't have anymore, and that's Resident Evil 2. And that game was so good. It had the tank controls, very, very creepy. I played through it twice because you can play through as 2 different characters, I think. But I don't have it anymore, so try it. And the other one, this might be a surprise. It might not even should not even count, but PT, the demo for Silent Hills. Well, it's not the demo. You have to unlock the demo. But anyways, that game is so creepy. Like, seriously, try it out. Junior and I played through it on Twitch. I was watching him stream. I also played through it with my fiance. Like, that game should be a game in itself. Like, that's how creepy that game is. I'm really amazed at how they got so much emotion out of the player just in like one hallway. You will get frustrated though, because the puzzles aren't just like straight out like in front of you. Like you're gonna have to think, and you're probably gonna have to look some stuff up. The creator, he actually wanted the last puzzle to take a week for the player to complete. But I looked up what other people have done, and there's really no concrete answer on how to complete the puzzle. But Junior and I got it. But yeah, very, very, very creepy game. Really unpredictable because a lot of people have different experiences when they play it. It is free on the PS4, PSN, so try it out. If you like scary games, you'll love it, I promise. But yeah, that is it, and happy Halloween, and I'll see you later.